Trying to decide whether or not I want the music on, because I get distracted really easy. Okay. Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you? I hope everything is going well for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I got some pretty heavy stuff that we're going to be talking about. And, you're scared? Don't be scared. It's alright. Smitten, don't be nervous. We can't think any less of you. We aren't scared. Alright, as long as Chad isn't scared, I don't gotta be scared. Yo, what's up, Dilly? What's up, Mr. K? Get wrecked, J-Trash. Hello. Hello. Alright, here we go. My meds. Take my meds. Okay. Where do you start? Let's start with the most obvious thing. You okay. You guys have probably noticed over the past 6 months that we quit doing morning streams. And stream schedule's been really rocky. The YouTube content's been severely lacking. And I'm about to tell you guys why. Damn it, Sven, just start talking. My marriage is falling apart, or was, and is still kind of on rocky grounds. And let me explain to you why. I'm gonna take you back all the way to July of 2015. Those of you that were present for last year. Probably, I don't know if you'll remember this or not, but I talked about it a little bit on stream. Back in July, I attempted suicide. It was my last suicide attempt, and not only was it an attempt in my life, Soap actually was there to intervene and keep me from doing so, but in that process, okay. It was my last suicide attempt in July, so not only would you guys not know me, for those of you that are newer, not only would I not be here, you guys wouldn't even know who I was without Soap. Soap actually started up the channel. He's the one that got everything done for it, made all the moves, and helped to actually generate, you know, my dream job. In July, whenever Soap intervened with the with my suicide attempt, I also in the process tried to kill him, and I have several mental health issues that I struggle with on a daily basis that impact my life in a serious way on a daily basis. And at the time, I thought my anxiety, it was all my anxiety, right? I blame my anxiety for everything. And after the attempt last July, Soap was like, yo, I don't know if I can help you out with your anxiety anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can help you out with that, and it's completely fucking understandable because my anxiety almost killed him. So I took that in the way that only a crazy person could. I refused to work on my own illnesses, and over the next several fucking months, I made some terrible fucking decisions. The worst ones happening between November and January. And whenever I got towards the end of January, Soap was actually going to end up leaving because it was as a direct result of my actions. And so ever since then, I've been dedicating most of my time to trying to repair my marriage in little inconsequential, not really trying kind of ways. It wasn't until we had like a pretty big blow up fight about 2 weeks ago, whenever he started to pack his stuff. Like I went, like we got in this pretty bad, like this explosive fight, we were yelling, rah rah, and I left to go take a walk to kind of cool off. And I came back and he was like packing up all of his stuff. And it scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me. And so I took that as an opportunity to actually start working on the issues that I have. Back in November, whenever Soap told me that he couldn't help deal with my anxiety anymore, and he was just like, yo, you need to go get treatment. And I denied the fact that I had any mental health issues, as some people with mental health issues do. And I denied treatment. And I absolutely fucking regret that decision. I got the diagnoses way back, God, was it July? I think it might have been July, maybe June of last year, when I finally like went to the doctor. Aw, all the hearts, thanks guys. I went to the doctor and was diagnosed with bipolar 2, borderline disorder, generalized anxiety disorder accompanied by panic attacks, and PTSD. So those are my major diagnoses. And I refuse to work on any of them. And I've never regretted a decision more in my life. I've made some pretty fucking dumb decisions in my life, like several. I feed and smite for dumb reasons, and you can say that that's, it's also equivalent to real life. I make really fucking dumb decisions in real life, and I really regret not getting treatment whenever I first found out that I had problems, because it's absolutely ravaged my life. Ravaged every close fucking friendship that I could ever possibly have, and most importantly, it ravaged like the one person in the world that's actually helped me the most. You guys didn't know Soap and I have been together for 12 years. He's in that course of time, he's literally had to save my life 3 times. I was sick. I had like a super high temperature for one of the times, and then he rescued me from my last suicide attempt, and as a result, he's endured quite a bit of trauma. So, I mean, I can't tell you what that's like. I can't tell you what it's like to be on this side of like craziness. So yeah, and from November to January, I made some really fucked up decisions, that directly impacted my marriage. And whenever I came back from World, Soap was pretty much done. He was pretty much like, and I say pretty much, but he was done. And it scared the shit out of me, and I started slowly thinking about my disorders and what it meant, and I really honestly didn't spend much time actually working on it at all. I didn't know how to take this like giant fucking problem that I had. I didn't know how to like look at that and be like, okay, this is what I gotta do, right? But I mean, it's so fucking obvious. Like, you've got these giant problems, especially whenever mental health disorder, like mental health issues, you just fucking go seek treatment. You go to a psychologist, a psychiatrist if you need medication to help you out at all. And then, on your own time, you fucking research your disorder. You research the things that you can do, the skills that you need in order to adapt to life and, like, keep everything together. If you guys didn't know, Soap deals with his own mix of mental health issues. Below, in the info section down below, there's a little section where it kind of talks about Soap. Soap he's also bipolar, but he's a different type. I'm bipolar 2, he's bipolar 1 rapid cycling, which is literally the worst, or like, not the worst, but it's way harder to treat than bipolar 2. So, it's been really fucking difficult, guys. And I didn't have the balls to tell you before that these are the things that are going on in my life, and this is why we don't have morning streams or like stream schedule, or that's why shit's not going up on YouTube. Because, I mean, this shit's hard to fucking deal with. It really fucking is. And I've cried, and I've yelled, and I have begged, and I have pleaded, and within the past 2 weeks, I've actually started to take genuine effort to not only improve my situation, but to improve my marriage with Soap. And Soap, being the amazing person he is, has actually given me another chance, because he acknowledges that I have problems, and he kind of wants to see what everything's gonna be like on the outside. So I wanted to apologize to you guys, my viewers, my subs, everybody that hangs out in chat, and sits there and supports me no matter what's going on. I wanted to apologize to you guys, to let you know that I'm sorry. I made some fucked up decisions, and not only has it impacted everything else in my life, but it's impacted my ability to kind of like be there for you guys. God damn it. So yeah, everything is it's gonna get better, because I have to put in so much. I have to put in so much work right now. I want to work on myself and all the issues that I have. I need to work on my marriage, and I've got to make sure I put in the effort for you guys too, to make sure that you guys are going to that you guys get what you need. But it's been hard. It's been really hard, and I know I can do it. I know I can do it because I'm a fighter. I'm stronger than I believe that I am, and I know that for a fact. And it's just, this whole time I've been ignoring these massive fucking problems, just hoping that if I ignored them long enough, they would fucking go away. You know what I mean? Everybody has done that with everybody has done that with some portion of their life, and I fucking regret it. And I urge you guys, if you have your own mental health issues, I urge you, I implore you to go get treatment, because you don't realize how bad things are until you fuck up big time, and it almost costs you everything that you love. So there was like Soap, and within the past couple of months, particularly, he was discussing moving out. It freaked me out really bad. I told you guys we got into that one fight, and I walked away, and I came back, and Soap was playing this Phil Collins song called "I Don't Care Anymore," and he was packing. He was throwing his shit into the car, and he was just like, "I want a divorce. I'm gonna move out today." Blah 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 blah. I freaked out. I felt something break inside of me, and I had this sudden realization of everything that I had done, and it broke a part of me, and I think it honestly broke my stubbornness is probably the best way to describe that. I feel like it broke my stubbornness, and I finally was like, okay, this is about to cost me dearly. I need to work on this. Not only will I be going through therapy, but I'm actually going to be giving you guys kind of an inside look. So I plan on doing vlogs that actually cover my journey through therapy. There's been many people before me that have written books about their recovery stories, and all their individual experiences and all that stuff that led to them being able to produce books. I'm gonna do mine a little bit differently. I think that since I've got this platform, that I'm going to be using it to kind of I'm going to be using that to kind of document my journey through therapy, and I hope that through documenting my process and the things that I'm going through, that I can help alleviate some of you guys, some of your problems in the sense that it'll give you some sort of direction. I can at least be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what's working, this isn't working, this is more difficult to deal with than this. I know, Dragon, I teared up really bad earlier. I'm holding it together. I'm holding it together. But yeah, it's so like, as I said, he's given me another chance. I can't tell you how many chances he's given me in 12 years. I can't tell you how fucking many. And this one has meant the most to me. So I will be spending a great deal of time going through therapy, working on my marriage, and also working here with you guys, making sure that you guys are also taken care of. Because I honestly, I can't explain to you like the sense of like responsibility that I feel like after my suicide attempt, July of last year. I felt fucking guilty. Not only because I mean, mostly because I tried to kill my husband in the process, but I also felt guilty because I felt like I let you guys down. I felt like I was being a horrible fucking role model, and I didn't, take care of myself in the way that I was supposed to take care of myself. Because if any of you came to me with like my own situation, like the things that were going on with me, uh, but as your own experience, I'd be like, yo, get the fuck, stop what you're doing, go get some fucking help. I would have yelled at you for that, and I felt bad that I didn't. I didn't, not at all. So, things are gonna be okay, chat. I've been trying to, I've been trying to find a way to kind of give you guys some insight as to what's been happening and why stream is so sporadic and why we don't do as much as we used to. I've been working on my marriage, uh, working. As it turns out, I didn't really know how to do that. Um, I didn't really know how to work on my problems, and so I didn't actually end up working on any of them until like the past couple of weeks. Um, I mean, Soap deserves better than me. He really does. He's done absolutely nothing but support me in my life-changing decisions, like becoming an atheist. He's the one that got me into science, like actually got me into science. He's the one that got me into PC gaming. I was a console nerd before that. He's the one that got me into college. I mean, I can't tell you all the positive ways that he's impacted my life, and honestly, I can't think of one positive way that I've impacted his, and that makes me very sad. But he's given me my dream. This is literally the job that I'm doing right now, sitting right now in front of you guys, is my dream. I've always wanted to be. I back then, whenever I was a little kid, I was like, I want to be a movie star. I want to be a movie star. I always thought that was so fucking cool. And so turned my dream into a reality. Not that I'm a movie star, but I have a platform. I can impact people's lives, and I can help them, and share my experiences and all that. He started the channel in like 2013, and because Soap is a man of ideas. He's a man of ideas. He's always coming up with all these different business ideas, all these different things that he wants to do, like politics, all sorts of things. And in 2013, he started discussing like a YouTube channel, and I was just like, it's just another one of his ideas, and I kind of ignored it. And he spent a lot of time like researching on like what you need to do as a YouTuber and all the different like the software that you got to use to edit videos, how to fucking edit videos, the direction that he wanted to go and Smite and all that stuff. And literally during like the first year, I believe, Soap can correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but during like the first year, I actually wanted to quit. I wanted to quit doing YouTube altogether. Like I know, especially within the first couple of videos, because I didn't understand what was going on, and because I didn't participate in the research process, I had no idea what I was doing, and so I was like getting all resentful and shitty about it with Soap, and it was just it was awful. I tried to walk away so many times, and every time he was just like, no, we can do this, like just trust me, blah blah blah. And so yeah, you guys wouldn't even know me. We wouldn't be a community if it wasn't for Soap, and he really doesn't get. He also doesn't get the appreciation that he absolutely fucking deserves, and that's because of me, because I haven't given him the recognition that he deserves. So everything's fine. We're not going for the time being. We're not getting a divorce. We haven't really talked about. He says, okay, Soap says, I also tried to quit during the second and third year of this job. We're not divorcing. We still don't know if he's going to move out or not. I think we have to discuss that a little bit further, but that's why things have been so crazy, guys. That's why things have been pretty insane for us. Sorry, I'm at a loss for words because I was so nervous, like building up to today. I was so nervous about how I was going to let you guys know, you know, and how I was going to deal with the after effects and any of that. And Soap didn't like he didn't even know that this was coming up. I just literally was like, hey, I'm gonna do a confessional on stream, and he was like, what are you gonna talk about? I was like, you'll see. So I'm hoping that that he's getting the feels as well. But yeah, if you guys want to take a second, we could do a little bit of Q&A. We can do a little bit of